Hi, I'm Abraham Garcia or Abraham Garcia, and this school year, 2014 through 2015, I taught Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 for grades 9th through 12th. In my Spanish classes, my students hear me speak Spanish 90 to 95% of the time, especially in Spanish 1. And I do this by providing comprehensible input or teaching them Spanish with very simple vocabulary, especially in the beginning, with short, interesting stories that pertain to their interest, games, songs, and even a few workbook exercises. I also have visual support via computer, hand gestures when I'm introducing new vocabulary, questions that include yes or no, either or, and short answer while we're going over the story of the week. To be honest, it helps increase fluency, accuracy, and interaction with the language. Comparing this year with last year, I see that my organization of planning activities back to back has improved. And to be honest, I'm getting a little better managing my weekly routine. I try to have 4 to 7 short activities each day, and it seems to be working pretty well. In Spanish 1, I introduced Esperanza, week 6 of second semester, whereas last year it was introduced much later. I tried not to read more than a chapter a week, and I would always try to stop the class right at a part that was getting real interesting just so I can end on a cliffhanger, so my students would be encouraged to continue reading. Um, but even though some students would be more encouraged to continue reading more than others, as a class, they seem to understand the topics a little bit better as opposed to my last year students. Topics such as immigration, social government corruption, separating a family, what it means to have workers' union, what it means to have the American dream. We've done a lot of reading, listening, speaking, and writing activities throughout the whole year, along with 1 or 2 fun projects, songs, movies, and even a little dancing. And overall, I'm really pleased with the amount of Spanish they've acquired this year. This week, in Spanish 1, after reading the novel Esperanza, students watched La Misma Luna to help understand the struggles with immigration and the reasons why families separate from their loved ones. After watching the movie, students had to complete an in class quick write to summarize the book they've read over the semester. And with some of these essays, I was blown away. Most of these students haven't had any Spanish interaction prior coming to this class, so when I read these essays, it leaves me in awe. I plan to keep myself up to date with our Latino culture and incorporate it into my weekly lesson plans to help our students not only understand the language, but also help bridge it together with the world they live in, so that as a community, they have a better understanding towards their family, friends, peers, society.